Okay, let's see if it is live yet. Come on. There we are. Can you hear me? Okay, let's see. Yes, so can hear me. You guys, I don't know if you heard what I just said because. Come on. There we are. Okay, yeah. I don't think you heard what I just said because I thought we were live when we weren't live. But you guys, I taught this entire class yesterday, and so many of you came, and nobody told me you couldn't hear me. And listen, it's not your fault. It's my fault. I was testing the miking up the gong to see what it would sound like, and it was not good. But I unplugged it and I didn't reset my settings to the right microphone. Y'all, I had it up for like 3 hours before I realized that nobody could hear me and there was no audio in it. So we're gonna do it again, and it's gonna be a little different because all my flows are a little bit intuitive. So I have like what I want to do, but then we do whatever feels good in the body today. And what feels good today is going to be a little bit more like stretchy. Yesterday was a little bit more flowy. We're still going to flow. We're still going to do the things, but we're going to maybe do a little bit more stretching than we did yesterday. So anyway, okay. Feel the feelings flow. What I kind of said yesterday to intro it is just like moving my body is how I connect with my body. It's how I communicate with my body. So I spend a lot of time up here, and kind of my work in life is getting out of my head and into my body so that I can experience life in a really joyful and peaceful way, because there's a lot of doubt and second guessing and just like kind of pain up in my head. And it's not all the time, but I'm somebody who has struggled like my whole life with different varying levels of anxiety. Sometimes it's really low consistently, sometimes it's really high consistently. And movement and meditation are my medication. That is like what I do to regulate. It's what I do to calm my nervous system, to release some of that extra energy my brain likes to use to worry. It's also just like how I connect with my deeper and truer self. And I need it. I need to move my body. And so yesterday, 2 nights ago, I was feeling, I almost came down and taught a class at like 9:30 at night because I needed to move my body, but I decided to just kind of like disassociate a little bit. I know that's an intense word, but I just decided to just like watch TV, veg out, not do anything, just give myself a pass, because sometimes you just need those kind of days, and I don't have them very often. So I decided to just give myself a pass, but I almost taught the class because I just kept feeling like I had so many feelings in my head that I was thinking about that I wasn't like converting to like feeling and letting move through me. They were just getting stuck and they were spiraling, and I knew I needed to move. And so that's why I called this the Feel the Feelings Flows, because today I want you to just give yourself permission to move your body in the way that feels good for you. Modify when you need to modify, challenge yourself where you need to challenge yourself, and just let yourself get out of your head. Focus on your breath. Focus on the strength of your muscles. Focus on the release in the tension in your body, and just every time that you start to stray, come back to that breath. And I've been having a lot of, just like anxiety the last couple of days, and that's when I know that I need to devote even more time to my daily practice so that I can come back to regulated, so I can come back into parasympathetic energy, that rest and digest, and out of that fight or flight way of thinking, way of being, way of feeling. And so that's what we're doing today. So it's going to be a good class. I'm really excited. Let's rub the palms together. Generate some new, fresh energy. Heat up the hands. Bring the thumbs to the third eye. Take a big inhale through the nose, sipping in as much air as you can, filling up the belly, the ribs, and then lastly the chest. Holding it briefly at the top, sipping in a little more air. Exhale, sigh it out through the mouth. Thumbs come down through to heart center, pressing in gently, keeping those eyes closed. 2 more breaths like that. Really make it audible. Let go on that exhale, last breath. Pressing out all the air in your lungs, pulling that belly button towards the spine, and releasing the hands down. Let's start by giving ourselves permission. Let's just write ourselves a permission slip to feel today and to just stay in our body. So I want you to just start tapping. Tap on the heart center. On the arms, down the wrists, the fingers, the backs of the hands, the tummy, down the legs. I want you to just tap. Wake up the flow of energy in your body. Breathe in and out through the nose, or in through the nose, out through the mouth. Just tap. And then as you get done tapping, I want you to just kind of squeeze. You can keep your eyes closed if that helps you stay more in your inner world. And just telling yourself, reminding yourself, I'm safe. I am safe. I am safe to be here. I'm safe to feel my feelings. I'm safe to let go. I'm safe. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, goddess, arms out wide. One more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, goddess, arms out wide. Good. Meet me in tabletop. Knees under the hips, hands underneath the shoulders. Untuck the toes so the tops of the feet are flat on the mat. Start with a little cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly down. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale, drop the belly down. Exhale, round the spine. Find your own pace, your own rhythm with your breath. Using your breath to guide you and set the pace. Couple more. Inhale, come center, flat back. Exhale, let it go. Reach out the right arm and the left leg. Hold here, zipping up through the front of the core, right at the top of that pubic bone, all the way up through the belly button into the top of the core. Not just focusing on pulling the belly button to the spine. So we don't want to suck in. We want to inhale, wrap our abdominal muscles around, and pull in through the whole core. To inhale to prepare, exhale knee to elbow for 5, 4, 3, use your breath, 2, last 1, hold it out, pulse it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, last 5, 3, breathe, 2, 1, drop it down, good, shake it out, wag your tail, move your hips side to side. Let's go to the other side, lift out the left arm and the right leg, take an inhale. Exhale, zip up through that core. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, knee to elbow for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last 1, hold it up, pulse it 10, 9, breathe. You got it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip the palms, or flip the wrists so that the palms are on the mat, fingertips face towards the knees. Let's do some little gentle wrist circles. Good job. Warming up that core. Keeping that breath nice and steady. You're doing great. And go counterclockwise now, the other direction. Flip the hands so the fingertips face towards the top of the mat. Open up through the right side body. Thread the needle. Right shoulder comes to the mat. Left arm comes out nice and long. Hips stay high. Big breaths. Feeling the stretch in the shoulder. Really settle in here for a couple rounds of breath. You're using your Ujjayi breath, your ocean breath. Creating that kind of seal at the back of the throat on the inhale so it's audible. Letting the exhale be nice and full. Focusing on expanding and softening the belly on the inhale. Contracting, wrapping the core on the exhale. Bring the left hand back. Right hand comes back to tabletop. Open up through the left side body. Thread the needle through the right arm. Right arm comes out long. Hips stay high. What a nice way to wake up today, especially daylight savings day. Happy spring forward. Gets later at night now, a little darker in the morning, but I could use the light at night. It's going to bring me some more joy. I've got a pretty good feeling about that. Big inhales and exhales. In any of these posture holds, feel free to close your eyes, giving yourself space to just go inward. Keeping the breath steady. 2 more rounds. Bringing that right arm back, uncurling, left hand comes back to tabletop. Tuck the toes, rocking back on the toes. I'm going to scoot back towards the back of my mat a bit. Rocking back on the toes, reaching the arms out a little bit further in front of you, almost like a little half child's pose, feeling the stretch in the soles of the feet, and then pushing up into plank. Holding here for 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees, rock it back. Inhale. Exhale, come through to plank. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Inhale, set it back. Exhale, come through to plank. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees. Good. Child's pose. Untuck the toes. Take a little stretch. Come up, tuck the toes, push back into downward facing dog. First downward dog of the day, pedal the feet. Coming up high on the toes and sinking the heels down. Maybe alternating that pedal, finding some space in the calves. Staying consistent with that breath. Doing great. Inhale, ground through those left toes. Float the right leg high. And then bring it back to the left heel, tap, and up for 5, 4, point the toe, 3, 2, last 1, open up through the hips. Hold here. 1 more inhale. Sweep the leg up and through. Foot comes in between the hands. Drop the knee down, low lunge. Arms come overhead. Exhale, hands through to heart center. Left elbow to the outside of right knee. Revolved low lunge twist here. Can untuck those back toes. Top of the left foot comes down on the mat. Gaze up towards the ceiling. Ooh. Or maybe out in front of you. Feel how your body, where your body is today. 1 more round of breath. Hold. Twist a little deeper. And bring the hands back down. Tuck the left toes, coming up into a high lunge. Plant that left heel down, warrior 1. Settle in. Open up, warrior 2. Inhale, flip back, reverse warrior. Exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose, tip forward, left arm comes high. 1 round of breath. Cartwheel the hands forward, bend the knees, step it back to plank. And then coming into upward facing dog. You can take a vinyasa if you'd like. Also, modification is to come down into baby cobra or sphinx pose. We'll take 1 round of breath. And then tuck the toes, meet me back in downward facing dog. Good job. Take a few petals, take a few breaths, feel the heat in the body. Doing great. Inhale, ground through the right toes, the ball of the foot. Left leg comes high. Tap it to the right heel for 5. Kick it up, point the toe. 4, 3, 2. Last one, open up through the left side, stretching out that side body. Come back through center, knee to nose. In between the hands, plant the right knee down, low lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands through to heart center. Right elbow to the outside of left knee. Twist here. Untuck those back right toes. Sink into that front lunge. Open up through the hips, the chest. Spine is nice and long. Feeling that balance challenge. One more breath. Exhale, plant the hands, tuck the toe. Come up on your high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, plant the heel. Sink into that lunge. Open up, warrior 2. Inhale, tip it back, reverse warrior. Exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Right hand comes towards the ceiling. Take a full round of breath. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, bend that right leg, or left leg, sorry. Step it back into plank. Knees wide, toes together, child's pose. Take a breath. Got a little shake in the arms, slowly come up into the center of your mat. And I'm gonna sit back on my knees. We're gonna go into, or on my heels, we're gonna go into a couple different, we're gonna go into camel pose. Sorry, that's the pose. I'm gonna show you a couple different modifications. You can stay right here, sitting on the heels. Bring the hands back, and then open up through the chest, drop the head down, or leave it straight up. Or you can come up tall on the knees. Bring the hands to the low back. Take a little back bend, pushing the hips forward, bringing the head back. Or you can reach for the heels and letting the head and neck fall. Taking 2 rounds of breath. Finding your posture today. Slowly making your way out. Resting your hands on your knees, just take a breath. Sitting back on the sits bone, stretching the legs out in front of you. Nice and long staff pose. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, reach toward the toes. Maybe your hands land on the shins, the ankles, or on the mat beside you. Walking the fingers out. Big breaths. In through the nose and out through the nose. Creating space in the spine. Just let yourself open up. Sit up nice and tall. Right foot comes over left. Inhale, left arm overhead. Reaching to the outside or over across that right knee and twisting. Little yummy spinal twist here today. Feels good to me. Come back through center. You can give it a little hug before you release it if you'd like. Then left leg comes over, right arm up nice and tall or long, twisting to the outside of that left knee, gazing over the left shoulder. And pulling that in, letting it go. We're gonna move into a fish pose today. I'm gonna do mine supported because my back's giving me a little bit of trouble today. I'm turning this way. You can use a block or a bolster. And you can also do this not supported. And the way that you do that, I'll show you that first, is to come down onto your forearms, stretch the legs out nice and long, and let the head hang heavy here. Okay? Or you can also look down towards the feet as a modification. For your supported, you put a block or a bolster behind you. Find that sweet spot. Bring your hands up to behind your head. Support your head and neck and open up. This gives me a little bit more range of motion. A little bit bigger stretch through the upper back, and just take a few big deep breaths. Adjust yourself as you need to. Find your sweet spot. Sometimes you don't get it right the first time. One more round of breath. And slowly, while supporting your head and neck, come out of fish. I'm going to pull my legs in and grab onto the backs of my thighs to sit myself up. Move that off to the side. Lie all the way back into Shavasana. Finding our final resting posture today. Hands come to the sides, palms facing up, or one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. Staying here with your eyes closed. I'm going to play a tiny bit of gong for us today, just to integrate all of this energy that we've moved through the body. Just let the vibrations wash over you. Let yourself find stillness, releasing anything that you've been holding on to that doesn't serve you, that you're ready to let go of. Let this sound healing carry it away. Long-time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May you find peace in your practice. May you carry peace in your life. Sat Nam. Namaste. Giving yourself permission to stay in Shavasana here for as long as you like. Feeling the feelings that arise. Giving yourself permission to let them go. To leave them in this space where you devoted your energy today. Sending you big love. I hope that you have a lot of presence today and joy in your life, and that you can carry this practice with you and give yourself the grace to have this human experience of intense emotions, and also the grace to recognize that all of that is okay and it is perfect and it is exactly as it is meant to be, even when it feels challenging and difficult, because feelings are hard. There are a lot of feelings that are amazing and wonderful, and then there are feelings that are hard. To be human is to be the definition of polarity, divinely perfect and humanly imperfect. And the journey of life is coming to terms with that fact that we will always feel both perfectly created and imperfectly made. Somehow that exists together. And so let yourself experience the spectrum. Let yourself say that it's okay, and just meet yourself where you are. So sending you tons of love. I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for joining me here today, and I will see you guys back here soon. Mwah. Bye everyone. Enjoy your